is billed as the ultimate sports podcast.
I told you, all of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time.
Everybody has been waiting.
I'm God gifted.
He's a bull. I'm the matador.
This is the Weekend Guy Podcast, and it begins now.
Do you want to anchor us into your Friday last week? Can you just give us an idea how your Friday started? Because I was working.
No, fortunately for me, Friday was an off day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I had a charity golf day that attended for the Leboa Center in Atteridgeville for people with disabilities. So it was a successful day at the Wanderers. So I had a couple of bevs, but supporting a very good cause.
Yeah.
So I had a nice solid build up to the main game.
To the main course.
Nampunda?
Yeah, it was also a working Friday for me, but I was able to catch the glimpse and the noise as I was on my way home to see the Boks. Couldn't believe the scoreline at halftime. Couldn't believe it was like, whoa, is this happening?
Yeah.
So yeah,
couldn't believe it.
Unbelievable.
Okay, for me,
What was your build up?
guys, it was interesting. To say interesting would be an understatement. I think, Mfundo, is it Thursday when we saw you or Friday?
Thursday we had a chat on Friday.
So we had a
Thursday.
plan, Mos, here at the office, because normally you record on Mondays, Thursdays, and Friday. Ne?
Yeah.
So I said, okay, let's record early on Friday because I wanted to be free early.
Yeah.
Well, that failed.
Oh wow! I
That
was about
failed.
to give you a compliment and say a man with a plan.
No, that failed dismally. All right.
What?
So we started recording at 4.
Yeah.
Ne? So we got delayed with work. I think only started recording at 6. Ne? Then my wife came because my wife came, so she actually had to wait for me to finish recording. Because the plan was she was going to come down, then we're going to hook up, but we were not going to watch the game at home. We're going to go out somewhere, see an outing.
Nice.
So she gets here at 6, and we've not started recording. Our biggest delay was downloading the game they were going to play on that episode. But downloading the game, guys, we've got another channel. It's called the Weekend Guy Gaming Channel. That's what we do. We play the games. There's games we play. We've got a series going, which we call Rivalry. I think it's on episode 7 now of 10.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Check it out, on that channel. I'll leave the link down below. So we're still recording the game. I think the game takes 4 hours to record, to download. So waiting there. So in whilst we're waiting for the game to finish, we're busy with the beverages, Beverages. Yeah, we're busy beving.
Warming up.
Yeah, warming up for the game. Warming up. I think 4 o'clock we started beving a bit, but we started recording at 6.
Okay.
But luckily the recording was short because the game is a mystery, guys. You have to watch, subscribe to the gaming channel to see what game we're playing. We finished. We started recording. Hey, I'm still beveraging.
Yes.
I'm a bit of a fast drinker. Pre-game. We're pushing. We finished recording. I'm already yelling. I'm already,
In the mood.
In the zone.
Yes,
in the zone.
So me and my wife say, okay, since I'm already yelling and it's kind of late, we're not going to do the whole going out thing. Let's rush home.
Yeah.
And we'll catch it there.
And catch the game at home. No, it's cold there. So when I get there, I think I have a picture of it. I just didn't post it.
Okay.
I passed by the shop and I bought a box of something.
Okay.
I carried it home. And then I put it on top of the table. By the time I started drinking, the game started. I remember the first half. Yeah, I remember the first half. Well, the first 15 minutes I remember. The rest of the game, it's a little bit of a blank. Because I was watching, but
You're not there.
I was beveraged too much. So I had to sit the next day and rewatch. Who scored the first try and so on. So for me, it was a very, very exciting.
So you were there but not there.
Yeah, I know. Because I'm on Saturday, I'm waking up, I'm like, hey, who scored the first try?
What's happened?
Why can't I remember? Who scored the first?
I think it was a good thing that you went
at home. Yeah, at home. Yeah. Definitely, because I feel like we beveraged too much on the recording, so then by the time I got home, I was like already beveraged.
Look, you were celebrating for
later.
For the game.
But I remember myself screaming, guys. Let me be honest. I remember myself because we are a rugby household, so we go all out. Everyone. So when it's rugby time, we sit in the lounge and we all scream.
The house stops.
And then my helper is not used to us because it's kind of new, so she was
She's
like,
probably looking at
What's
you
going on
dumbfounded.
here? What's
She doesn't even know what rugby is. So, but otherwise, yeah, what a game. What a
5-7.
yeah.
The
But
reverb, yeah.
I think I tried to phone you.
Yes.
Yes. The reason I tried to phone you, I feel like the All Blacks were sandbagging.
Really?
Yeah, that performance is not All Black like.
So you are hyped, but not too
hyped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was phoning, like literally, guys, are you seeing what is going on? This is not the typical All Blacks we normally watch.
Yes.
Does okay?
The red card helped.
Yeah, but that was later on. I mean, the first couple of minutes with the Moles and they trained on them defending like crazy like that. Not even attempting a turnover. That's never happened.
True.
Remember when the All Blacks play, especially when they're against their own try line,
Yeah.
Savia will go try and steal the ball.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They'll run it from deep and then counter and then be able to score. So I'm like, where are those things? What's going on? So there's a bit of sandbagging going on there.
You know, we had this conversation earlier, and I said to you, I was excited, but not really excited, because when I watched the match, I was like, is this the All Blacks that we're going to see in the World Cup?
No.
Is this them?
No.
Is it really them? Because I think they wanted to show us their game plan, but they also wanted to see what our game plan was. And I think we folded.
Yeah.
They kept. They kept our class.
Here's
their
the
class very
consensus in
close.
New Zealand this morning. They're saying the Boks played the ultimate game. Sorry.
Really?
They're saying the Boks played the ultimate game. Like
And I
they
agree
cannot
with
get
them.
better than that.
Yeah.
Like we can't play better than you played. I'm like, you know, New Zealand is so arrogant, bro. They said we played our ultimate
best.
game. How can you play ultimate?
We're trying a new center
System
combination.
And they're saying that we were playing because we're in the group of death. Every game is cutthroat for us.
Cutthroat, yeah.
So we played our ultimate game. I'm like, what? Hell no. We're not even there yet.
Man, we went a 7-1 split.
Out of nowhere,
Out of
bruh.
nowhere.
Out of nowhere, because
So we are still experimenting. But do you know what? Like, I think the general feeling from a South African perspective is it was nice to set
The tone
against
for the
New
World Cup.
Zealand.
True.
But we understand that that's a cupcake. We want a big cake.
Yeah.
You know? So,
The
so
coach
we
even
don't
said that
take
the
too
game
much
was
from it.
irrelevant.
Yeah.
That for them, it's
We
irrelevant.
could have
Not-
beat them 100-0.
Then nobody
Wouldn't
would
matter.
care.
Next,
That's not what we.
That's not what
looking forward
we're
to.
working towards. At the end of the day, we want to retain the.
Yeah, I think for me, the one take away, right? We are the envy of world rugby in terms of depth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. That's
Yeah.
obvious.
There was a classic showing that, guys, we will put 23 names, right? And just know we are coming for you. It doesn't matter who those names are. And that's the one thing I think we showed off very well. And that's a positive that I'll take out the game. The result doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
But the depth, as well as Andile said in the previous shows, you know, we are starting, or we're on the trajectory to peak.
To peak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And I've been saying, if you remember,
perfect.
guys,
Perfect.
if you've been following the shows, or both shows, the Xhosa version and the English version, I've been saying that. Sorry, excuse me. That it's like it's now a formal word.
Yeah.
The peak of a player. So now we've gotten. So everything has been timed for our players to peak at the World Cup.
Cup, yeah.
Yes, literally at the World Cup, literally first game Scotland. That's why Razi has been doing this in and out, and stuff like that. Now, by the time we're at the World Cup now, everybody's gotten game time. Everybody's gotten the New Zealand game, which I've been talking about the entire time. So it's now a matter of keeping up the intensity.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is that, let's say for a Dwayne Vermeulen, for example, he only needs to play 40 minutes a game. Half the World Cup, literally.
Yeah.
And then Jesper comes in.
Comes in and
So
finishes the job.
they send every single forward. They just need to play 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Give me all you got. Empty the tank in 40 minutes and see. And then the
bench
other
will
guys
come.
come in. Do you see what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And there's been a complaint about that the 7-1 split is unfair for everyone. And my response to rugby Twitter was that, guys, everybody's got an opportunity to build their own forms.
Exactly.
Yeah, just something. Everybody's got the same opportunity.
True.
We
How often do the backline players need substituting?
zero.
They can actually go
80 minutes. Yes.
Right? It's just the case of, okay, guys, let's just swap for the sake of swapping.
Yeah. And we happen to have a genius coach who saw that 4 years ago already.
Yes.
So the other guys have had 4 years to build
Yeah.
depth, to match the bomb squad.
Wow, yeah.
But still,
They still haven't.
no one's got the bomb squad.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So you can't say that it's been 4 years since the introduction of the bomb squad, and no one has actually come. Only France has done like a serious bomb squad, a semi-bomb squad. So,
But my question though, right? The one or South Africa's Achilles heel is that fly-off position. Right?
Money.
Yeah.
I've got an answer for you there.
No. If he goes down,
Yeah.
what are our chances of success? Because
If it goes down,
yeah.
Pollard.
But Pollard's not cleared.
No,
But he's
Pollard's
there
not
on standby.
No, Pollard.
No, but stand by with no game time, guys.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Did
matter.
Sia have game time?
He
What do you
did it
mean by-
before this, prior to this match. He
Seals
did
from
it.
Zute.
Remember, I told you it's the same thing. It's even better for Pollard because the Pollard is a fly half. He's not a forward. So remember, 90% of the time, Pollard is standing still in the game. He's not in the hits. So it'd be easier for him to come back.
But I was happy with Mani's game. My worry is if he goes down.
Mani Liebok, his coach called him last week to
Okay.
rectify the kicking thing.
Yeah, because that was starting to be a worry.
And his kicking
Yeah, it
in
was-
the New Zealand game was like on point.
Yes.
His coach from Cape Town, the Stormers, he gave him a call last week. They rectified the whole kicking
Why
thing.
didn't they do that
Sorry.
much earlier?
Sorry, no,
No problem.
it was an angle thing.
Okay.
Umani Liebok is a different kind of kicker. He hooks the ball.
Okay.
So he's a hooker of the ball. So remember, his waist, when he kicks, his follow through, like you're a golfer.
Yeah.
So he hooks the ball. So his angle of hooking, so it's like this. It's like when you're swinging your club. Eh?
Yes.
Your angle of swinging, it depends where your ball is going to go, accuracy. So he needs to stand. So other fly half will stand at a 45-degree angle to the grill. He needs to go like a 30. So to curve into the ball, like to hook it, like he hooks it. Yeah, so that's what they rectified with him. Like, okay, dude, if you know, you need to take another less steps. But his technique, it's stiff on the groins. Yeah, it makes on the hips. So whereas
You're learning something
Something new. Yeah, I also didn't look at it that way
Really?
until he said it.
We can guys opening a fly-off school.
No.
If you want to sign up for classes, I know someone.
Yeah. But in the long term, though, he will have to learn to follow through like a normal golfer.
Yes.
He's got a unique action technique to his kicking. So that was rectified. Yeah, it's rectified. You can survive it for this World Cup, but long term is not, because he's going to have hip problems. He's going to have hip injuries. Yeah. So that has been rectified. And if he goes down, we bring in Pollard. If anyone goes down, Ulukanyu comes in and Pollard. Yeah, well, so we're quite covered. And I was actually impressed with Ukanen, because I knew he could play because I'm a Bulls fan. But he played quite well against Rico Yohane. But the worrying thing, again, sorry guys, not to interrupt you, is that where were they?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I want to get excited, but I'm also just holding it back because I'm like, this is just an entree.
Yeah.
We need to get into the main,
Yes.
and then we're gonna see what's gonna happen. By the time we get to the desserts, we're gonna then still see what's gonna happen. Quarterfinal, that's where the teller's gonna be.
I'm still maintaining my World Cup starts with the quarterfinal.
True.
Up until we get past the quarterfinal, I'm going to be holding my hands. Like I'm going to be
Holding thumbs.
holding
and
thumbs, sorry.
That's
Because
it.
up until, because remember, if you get
through.
New Zealand in the quarterfinal, that's the problem. That's what I'm saying.
So-
The collective South African
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So
Okay.
it's this false naive, like what you call being naive and so on, over the one performance in Wales. No.
Sense of security.
Yes. No. You're gonna cry. if you're gonna literally
if you believe
tears down your eyes because the Springboks have lost the quarterfinal, they're out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't want to shock myself.
I'm holding it in. I want to be excited, but I'm also just like, let's see. Let's get into the nitty-gritties of it. Let's see once we get into the quarterfinals, then we'll see. Then from there, I could get excited.
For me, if you get France, I'm going to be a little bit more confident. But
they are riding on a wave of confidence right now.
As long as we don't get to New Zealand.
Yeah.
Because actually, after I was doing my research, I watched the documentary for their last year's season and how they beat us at Ellis Park, if you still remember. Hey, that thing was deeper than we saw on TV, actually. That thing was deep. That thing was deep.
I haven't watched the documentary, though.
Bro, that thing, I was shocked today watching that documentary. I'm like, those guys, they were on another emotional level because they were playing for their coach's job. And just like, literally.
Listen, we are going to put everything on the line
for this guy. And after the game, they had a meeting with the CEO of the union to say, guy, we want to play for this guy. We want to play for this guy. We don't want to lose his job. I'm like, okay, this is not like the way we saw it.
Yeah.
Because we're not paying attention. But I think that's why they
came out so hard.
They were playing. It was a life and death scenario for them. That game. Because they had lost Ireland.
It was.
Speaking of events, speaking of cooperation and collaboration and those kind of big words, the Weekend Guy podcast and the Weekend Guy Unwezi. We're planning a collaborative day to see who's going to cry, especially in the World Cup quarterfinal. We want to get those reactions of the Weekend Guy podcast crew crying, whoever wins, or celebrating, obviously. So we're planning on inviting two people, a couple, whether it's a couple of guys or a couple of ladies or a couple of guy and a girl, to join us at a certain restaurant where we're going to be combining all of us. I think there's 6 of us now. 6 or 7 of us, or 8 or 9, I'm not sure. Whereby we're going to be organizing a 1,000 rand table for them, where they can drink and have a meal. Join us, the Weekend Guy crew. So guys, if you want to enter on this competition, first of all, the first thing you do is to subscribe to all our channels, TikTok, Facebook, and so on. And of course, the next thing you should do is just write your name down below or a message of support. Then we will sit down, the 6 of us, and choose this winner, which will contact you via Facebook or YouTube or whatever. So just you'll join us on the quarterfinal. It's an invite for everyone. So I think some of us, you guys are hearing. The closing date is on the last group game. The last group game for the Boks. Yeah. So we have if you guys watch this segment of the Weekend Guy podcast and the Weekend Guy podcast noise, just write your comments down below. Tell your friends, guys. You guys can also tell your friends. We've got 1,000 rand to give. I was thinking of even adding 2 Bok jerseys.
Oh, nice. For the winners.
That should be for later. I think the 1,000 rand is a good
It's fine. Okay. Yeah. So the later. So if you make it the final.
Then you win the jersey.
So we'll avail ourselves. I'll cut that off. So guys, 1,000 rand, all expenses paid, tab at the certain bar. We'll be joining the Weekend Guy crew. Sitting with us, chatting about this rugby we love, or this soccer, anything. We'll also bring our friends will bring our friends, so we'll make it like a nice party quarterfinal so that we get the reactions of the criers and the winners and the different kind of people. So I think that's a good initiative. What do you think, Sihle?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Novunda?
It's a very good initiative.
You're going to bring these guys, so... No, unfortunately. But your friends can enter, so it doesn't matter. So what you want is everyone there. Bring your friends. We're going to be together. All crews. Especially because the quarterfinal is a crunch game for all of us. Or for us serious about the game of rugby or in sports. We know where the crunch is. Because if we go past there, I think the World Cup is ours.
True. So my question to you guys, right? Are England making the quarterfinals?
No.
You're not calling it, guys?
No. Yeah. No.
Even after that historic performance against Fiji?
No.
It's Fiji though.
No.
You
see, for me...
No offense to Fiji, but it's Fiji.
But Fiji makes it past England. Yeah. Fiji makes it past England. So again. Or Wales. Yeah. Wales coming out with... Even Australia. Nah. But apparently Australia, they were sandbagging against France.
Australia's been sandbagging for the
0-5.
last 6 weeks.
0-5. They're
I
0-5.
think they're preparing for the World Cup. Like I said,
By sandbagging.
By sandbagging, yeah. I think they're preparing for the World Cup. They saving their best performance for last.
For when it really matters.
For when it really matters. Because right now, it doesn't really matter. Yes, you're building the momentum to win. But how many teams have actually built momentum and actually gone out and actually win the big thing?
The All Blacks? The Springboks?
Only the All Blacks and the Springbok can say that. But the other teams, I mean, you've never won the World Cup or you haven't won it in a long time. You want to win it now, so...
But the reality of it is that if they meet us at the semi-final, and they're not going to touch us.
Who, Australia, England?
Australia.
Whoever meets at the semi-final. If you go past quarter-final and it's us and whoever, they're not going to touch us at semi-final level. I think for us losing this World Cup, we'll be
our
losing.
semi-final is the quarter-final.
Yeah.
Because the actual semi-final is over.
We're going past that. So for our it's the quarter-final. If we make it past the quarter-final, regardless who we play, France or New Zealand, if we make it past them,
then
that's the World Cup for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the World Cup for us.
Fair enough.
It would be a major upset.
Yeah.
But only if we don't play New Zealand and then they go through. Then we meet them in the final. Then that's
It's a different
that's
story.
another story.
No one holds barrel.
Yeah. But I feel like, judging from the depth of the two teams,
Yeah.
if we were to meet at final stage, New Zealand would be handicapped because of two things. Bona, if they lose a lock, if they lose Scott Barrett to that, if Scott Barrett is suspended for this to that tackle, red card. Not yet. I'm sorry. If Scott Barrett is suspended for that red card, they don't have another lock to replace him. They only took 3 locks. Brody Retallick is injured. Scott Barrett and Sam Whitelock.
And that's why depth is very important.
Important.
Yeah, they don't have depth. They sacrificed a lock for a backline player. Yeah? So if the longer tournament goes, because here's this perception, and I hate, and this is the reason why I would hate for us to lose the World Cup to an old man Sam Whitelock, bruh.
Yeah.
How can you talk and say?
Time is coming.
But how can you talk and say Sam Whitelock is still one of the best locks in the world? How, bruh? That guy is old. We've got Eben Etzebeth. He's in peak. We've got Harges Neyman. We've got Ranklin. He's not bad.
Yeah.
And Marvin Orr. Okay, can't talk about it. But he's not bad as well.
Marvin is my guy.
That's what I'm saying. Otoji, it's their time now. Not to say Matlock. Sam Matlock has won 2 World Cups already. He's won 2 World Cups.
It's time for him.
How can you go win 3 World Cups?
No.
It doesn't make sense. So, if we don't win this World Cup after the quarterfinal stage, I'll be very disappointed.
True.
I'll be very disappointed. I just want us to get past quarterfinal and then we'll see.
All right. So, unpopular opinion. Right? The Springboks knew a long time ago about Alton Yankees failed.
Argentina. Remember Argentina? And then
Everything was set up for him to play.
and they knew.
And we thought, how this man has been drafted back. This is his moment. It made sense. The most experienced flyer and someone who knows the system.
And that's why they didn't hesitate to give him
the chance.
Chop him off. And they knew. They saw the results before us. So they knew. That's why they cut him off. Because he's got a habit.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
It's the habit.
I don't think so.
It was most previously.
So for me, he put out a very strong statement through his legal representatives, and he's asked for like a B sample to be tested.
Come on.
No?
Yeah, right. Everybody does that.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Come on, really?
Yes.
No, hell no.
Yes.
Did you give Ujangi the benefit of the doubt?
Yes, until the B sample tested positive.
And then
he served his time.
if A sample comes back positive, how often has the B sample come back negative? Like in all sports, in all the dopers.
Not often.
Lance Armstrong, Marion Jones, you can count them. It's a long list.
Okay, So I'm going to put it to you as well as our viewers and subscribers, right? The B sample comes back positive.
Career over.
Hold up. Hold up.
All right.
I'm putting you in the situation.
This is gonna be a
here.
nice segment.
I'm the administrator. So,
Okay.
right, you are Alton's advisor. B sample comes back positive. They're telling you, but sir, 2 years bad. What do you say to the man?
And did I
There's
take
nothing
it
to
first?
say. Literally, there's nothing to say.
No, he's your client.
Yeah, but you
He's
can't
your advisor.
you
What
can't
do you
advise
say?
them at that level. So if you fail to listen to, obviously, if you're my client, and
You're the
I know,
agent right now.
yes, I know,
Yeah.
and if my client, I would know if you're doping. Let me be honest. Because of your
34,
recovery,
35.
34, there's a time
35,
length. You always know when your client is doping. He's doping. So at that stage, there's nothing to say. Especially if the B
retire.
sample comes back. No, there's nothing to say. Just keep quiet.
You're the agent. You're advising Elton. What do you have to say something to Elton?
I'd say, mate, you fucked up.
That's
time
it.
to go.
Say. Yep, you fucked up, mate.
You've had a good career.
It's
call it.
over. It's over.
Mfundo?
I don't know, hey? I really, really don't know. For me, I really, really don't. Like what Andile said, ne? It's an age thing as well, right? It's an age thing. So I would say 50-50. Maybe he did it, maybe he didn't do it. So when the B sample is positive,
You fucked.
I would retire. I would just retire.
You've
and
had a
keep going.
good run.
I've had a good run. He's
Remember,
won the World Cup,
Elton,
right?
Elton
Yeah.
has got a potential contract with one of the SA franchises.
Yeah, the
Now
man
this
is
shit
an
comes
Elton.
up. This thing has come up before. Before the whole dating scandal and there was suspicion that there was a Springbok caught doping. So
Yes.
he has been, and even back then it was obvious. We all knew, but it was him.
It wasn't obvious. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay, alleged. He's been alleged.
Nothing obvious.
Okay. He's been alleged doping before. He's been alleged cheating with one of the staff members of the. He's been alleged again, third time. I mean, he's the only one in the entire team who's always alleged of things.
Yeah, but I'm innocent until proven guilty, and my man has been innocent.
Unfortunately, he's going to be proven guilty now.
You calling it?
Yeah.
You predicting?
There's no B sample which has ever made it past the A sample.
Elton is gonna make it.
Hell no.
What makes
Again.
you so sure?
Yeah.
Sihle? What makes you so sure?
Yeah.
Third time unlucky.
I know someone who knows someone.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Subscribe and like, and I'll tell you guys next week on the next episode.
Hold
Wow.
him to that.
Talk about
Okay.
leaving us on a cliffhanger. Guys, it's been great.
It has
It has been.
What a podcast. First one with Nomfundo.
an amazing time.
An amazing
Yeah.
time, man. Great insight into the world of sports. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Like,
Share.
share. Yeah.
Tell a
Talk
friend
about
to
it
tell
your
a friend.
Yes. Don't hate. Don't discriminate. It's the Weekend Guy crew. See you guys next week. Thank you for watching.
It's
We're
a
out.
pleasure.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
Peace.